When this program, UIC, came out, it just sparked this interest, like, wow, finally I can actually start understanding a lot of stuff that I internalized throughout my whole life. UIC has brought that out, that understanding, and it's actually liberated me. You have all these whys, right? And when you discover, like, why, then you want to do something about it, right? You want to heal, right? And that's where the journey starts.
Urban and Inner City Studies is a department of the Faculty of Arts. We're unique in that we're situated here in the north end of Winnipeg. Our main purpose is to provide access for people who live in this area who otherwise would be intimidated by the idea of going to university.
I always thought university was for people that were smart, academically.
Growing up in our hard lifestyles and our hard childhoods, none of us could ever really imagine even going to university at all.
Before I would have been against it, I was kind of like in that phase of mind, like, oh, these colonial institutions are not something I can relate to.
Many people here in the North End, they don't have any experience with university. Nobody in the family has gone to university, nobody in the neighborhood. So we decided to come here and to try to do things differently than is done on the main campus.
40% of our students are Indigenous. I'd say about 10% of our students currently would be newcomers. And so what happens then is you have this dynamic in the classroom that is very diverse.
The program is great. The classes are small, interact with the professor directly. Students are friendly, work together, friendly environment.
I'm talking to people I wouldn't even talk to normally on the street. Different cultures, different backgrounds. I'm learning who they represent, who they are as people.
You can see relationship building in the classroom between those very different segments of the population.
Students get to know each other. I get to know the students. It promotes discussion in the class. Students feel free to ask questions. All of those things are really valuable.
I needed to come to something like Urban and Inner City Studies that has a curriculum that kind of engages me and can relate to me more, that help me succeed.
We provide a whole bunch of additional kinds of supports, the small size of the class. We have a tutor who is available to help students with written assignments.
I didn't know how to write an essay. To write pages and pages of essays, that was hard. They assist you in how to write the introduction and the body and then the conclusion. So yeah, I had a lot of help.
We have a special program that we call the BUS program. BUS stands for Beginning University Successfully.
The BUS program is an access program designed to encourage anyone that wants to pursue a degree. The two courses that you take in there are Introduction to University and Academic Writing. Taking those two courses really gave me an overall understanding of what it's going to take to pursue a degree or the certificate. It was then that I realized that I could do university.
We do whatever we can to connect students to the resources they need. We now have housing available for students. We've got a childcare center just a couple doors down.
They're going beyond what a daycare needs to do. They want to teach the kids the Anishinaabe language. They're taking them to ceremonies to retrieve their spirit names.
All of those things, I think, make students who typically would not have gone to university feel very comfortable here, and they're succeeding.
One of my professors gave me an A, and then I was like, wow, I can do this. And from that point on, I stuck my guns, and here I am, graduating. I'm a mother of 4, grandmother of 8. I just hope that seeing me going back to school at my age will encourage them to go back to school, to stay in school.
The main thing that I want my children to see is me being a good role model. And UIC is becoming intergenerational.
Right now, I'm working on my family, my own children. I'm leaving a legacy. And that legacy and that knowledge and that education is going to be passed down to them. 7 generations from now, my spirit will pass on from my children to my grandchildren.
We've turned a corner. We've transformed what was very negative in the community into something that is very positive in the community.
For the school to be here where there is, at one point, a notorious hotel, that's a big change.
It's like a godsend, this building. It's becoming a beacon You're starting to see a whole street here of revitalization for people to come to dream.
The community that we are a part of here is like reconciliation in action.
I'm encouraging you to look deep how the inner city studies will change your life. Your lifestyle will change, how you approach people, how you respect others as a human being. You will have that inside knowledge that will empower you.
I really believe people are going to say, I want to go there. That's going to save my life. I truly believe that because it saved mine.